later on YouTube. But anyway, I wanted to get ready and talk about why I never learned to swim and I'm not super interested. I know some people are going to be like, but why? Why did you not learn how to swim as a kid? Well, first off, the reason a lot of people talked about, and this is going to become more prevalent as more people, like especially in our economy. First off, yes, I live in Southern California, but I don't live next to the ocean. And there are two things that you have to keep in mind. My dad knows how to swim, but my dad, he never liked to go to the beach and go to the pool and go swimming. We weren't the kind of family that we went to the beach a few times, but it was more like just to look at the water. And I guess this is like, oh no, like some lady that was here on TikTok, like she was telling people like they're ridiculous unless they swim. Like unless you swim, like oh my gosh, like you just don't, according to her, you don't have life skills unless you can swim, which I don't really agree with, because like I tried to tell her, well, I might have life skills that you don't possess, because I've always kind of not liked that. Like when somebody is just so like it's good to have passion about something, but to say, oh, you don't have a life skill because you don't swim, what are you going to do? And she said, what would you do if there was a flood? And how would you save your child? And I said, well, I don't even drive either. And she sent me death skulls, which to me was like, you know what? I just deleted the comment off her channel, because obviously she wasn't looking for discussion. She was looking for like to be correct about everything. Like she's perfect. She knows the best, but not everybody swims. And let me get back to my story. So my dad, he knows how to swim, right? But we don't go to the beach, except rarely. My dad, I've never been to the ocean with my dad. My dad, when he was younger, loved to go hiking in the desert and in the mountains, and that was his thing. And sometimes he would go with his friends, and the one like social activity we did was just like camping in the desert or at Death Valley or going hiking in the forest. Like we were very much, that was what we did for fun. And I wasn't super rich growing up. And when I did have money, the one thing I got to do, the one activity, was ice skating lessons. So I did ask my mom when I was younger about taking swimming lessons, but she said, she couldn't afford that. And then later, as an adult, I tried to swim a couple times, but by the time you're an adult, like, you can kind of make your own mind about things. So, first off, I know some people love to go to the public pool, and it's a lot of fun, but I didn't really love it. Like, first off, like, the chlorinated smell of the water kind of grossed me out. And then a lot of people, like when you would go to pools,